Lichunerandina Ladonai. Naria, Naria, Litzur Yishenu, Dikadmafano Vitoda. Naria, Naria, Litzur Yishenu, Bismiro Naria Lo. Lichuneranina, Lichuneranina, Lichuneranina Adonai. Lichuneranina, Lichuneranina, Lichuneranina Adonai. Naria, Naria, Litzur Yishenu, Mizmira Natoda. Naria, Naria, Litzur Yishenu, Mizmira Naria Lo. Lichuneranina, Lichuneranina, Lichuneranina Ladonai. Lichuneranina, Lichuneranina, Lichuneranina Ladonai. Well, Shabbat Shalom, and for those of you who have never been here before, welcome to Temple Har Shalom. I am Cantor Anna Berman. I'm the sole officiant on this weekend because Rabbi is away in Philadelphia officiating at the wedding of a nephew. So they are gone for the entire weekend. So it looks a little empty over there, but I kind of like my side over here. So I'm just going to kind of stay put where I can communicate with Nancy and feel really comfortable. So we are very happy that you're with us this evening. And to get services started, I want to make sure that all of you have a blue prayer book. It is either under your front seat in the pews or in front of you in the pews. There is only one book. It's our Mishkan Tefillah. And to celebrate the beginning of Shabbat, we're going to turn to page 120 in our Mishkan Tefillah. Amy, if you're using one of the girls' Sidurim, it's in parentheses, the number. The page number is in parentheses. I have page 120, but it's actually page 5 in your book. And to get started, I'd like to invite Amy and Mark and Eli and Rebecca and Jacqueline up to the bima for the lighting of the Shabbat candles. You're just going to take the little one and light. Go ahead. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lihad likner shel Shabbat. There we go. All right, girls. We're going to continue on page 123 with the Kiddush. Adonai Elohim melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kosher v'ahava v'ratzon v'chilanu zikaron l'maaseh v'reishit kilu yom tekilah l'mikra'ei kodesh zecher l'tziyah mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta min kol hamim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon inchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. Amen. All right, guys, l'chaim, take a sip. Keep an eye on Nancy's face as you guys chant, because she's always looking and scouting out new talent, girls. This one, she's scouting out new talent, to join the choir, so I just, keep it in mind. She's very pleasantly surprised. We're going to continue with the chanting of the Chadodi, page 138 in your Sidurim. We're going to be chanting verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. Chadodi likrat kala, pini Shabbat nikabilo. Chadodi likrat kala, pini Shabbat nikabila. Shamur v'sachur b'dvorechon, ishmiyanu elam yuchan, Adonai echad u'shmo echad, v'shimo tiferet v'litila. Chadodi likrat kala, pini Shabbat nikabilo. Chadodi likrat kala, pini Shabbat nikabila. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nilcham, ki bikor habracha mirosh mikedem nezucham. Zav ma'asi b'machshat techila, Chadodi likrat kala, pini Shabbat nikabilo. Chadodi likrat kala, pini Shabbat nikabila. Verse 5. Toreri, kiva ori, kumi ori, uri, shedveiri, kiva Adonai alai yiknikla. Chadodi likrat kala, pini Shabbat nikabilo. Chadodi likrat kala, pini Shabbat nikabila. And we rise and face the sanctuary doors as we symbolically greet the Shabbat bride. B'orei v'shalom ateret ba'olam, gam b'simcha u'v'tzola, tachnunei am segula, bori chalam, bori chalam. Chadodi likrat kala, pini Shabbat nikabilo. Chadodi likrat kala, pini Shabbat nikabilo. We remain standing and face forward as we turn to page 146 in our prayer books for the Baruch Hu. Yai dai dai, yai dai dai dai, yai dai 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 dai. Baruchu et Adonai hamivorach. Baruch Adonai hamivorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai hamivorach le'olam va'ed. We turn to page 151 in our prayer books as we read together at the top of the page. As you taught Torah to those whose names I bear, teach me Torah too. Its mystery beckons, yet I struggle with its truth. You meant Torah for me. Did you mean the struggle for me too? Don't let me struggle alone. Help me to understand, to be wise, to listen, to know. Lead me into the mystery. Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivud Malchuto Le'olam. Please be seated. We continue chanting together, page 154. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך ובביתך ובלכתך ובדרך ומשכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם. We read together on the top of page 157. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot together, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands and marching together. We continue on page 158. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נטור בקודש, תורת תהילות אוסף אליהם, אוסף אליהם. מלכותך ראו בניך, וקיים לפנים אשר מרים, זה אלי הנביא אמרו, זה אלי הנביא אמרו. We continue with the Hashkivenu on the top of page 160. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu lishalom, lishalom. V'hamidenu shamreinu lichayim, lichayim. Uthros alinu Sukat shlomecha ufrus alinu sukat shlomecha. We join together Vishamru, page 162. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat לדורותם ברית עולם בני ובינו בני ישראל אותי לעולם בני Israel, oti leolam, ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim v'et haaretz. Uvayom hashvi'i, Shabbat vayi nafash. Uvayom hashvi'i, Shabbat vayi nafash. We rise to the Amidah, beginning on page 164. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi yagin tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'konei hakol V'zocher chasdei avot v'imot U'mevin geula livnei v'nehem L'man shemo be'ahava Melech ozer Moshia u'magein Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah. Before I continue, Rebecca and Jacqueline, would you like to join me up here? Come on, you can finish it with me. Atah Kadosh. You guys ready? Atah Kadosh v'shimcha Kadosh u'kadoshim b'chol yom yihallelu chasela. Oops, I'm wrong page. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai mechayi hakol atarav ve'oshia mashiv haruach morid hagashem mechalkel chayim bechesed mechayi hakol berachamim rabim somech noflim rofei cholim umatir asurim kayim be'emunato Lishenei afar, michamocha ba'gevurot, umito melach, melech memit u'mechaye, u'matzmiach Yeshua, v'ne'eman atah lachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, mechaye hakol. My turn. Atah kadosh v'shimcha hakadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom yihallelu chasela. Baruch atah Adonai ha'il hakadosh. We're going to continue with our prayer of thanksgiving. Stay there. You're going to lead us in the Modim, page 176. They're getting a trial run for tomorrow. Yeah, please be seated. Go ahead, Modim. 1, 2, 3.
V'imotenu le'olam va'ed. Sor chayenu magen yishenu atahu lador v'dor. Nodeh lecha untaper tehilatecha al chayenu chamsurim biyadecha. Ve'al nishme'otenu hapkudot lach. Ve'al nisecha shebechol yom imanu. Ve'al nishme'otecha v'tovotecha shebechol eight erev vavoker v'tohorayim. Hatov ki lo chalu rachamecha v'hamrachim. Ki lo tamu chasadecha me'olam kivinu lach. Ve'al kulam yitbarach v'yitromam shimcha malkenu tamid le'olam va'ed. Bechol hachayim yoducha sela v'halalu et shimcha be'emet. Ha'el yishuatenu be'ezratenu sela. Baruch atah Adonai hatov shimcha ulcha na'eh lehodot.
Beautiful girls, you can go back to your seats. We're going to read together on the top of page 177. Page 177. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, together for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'eh lehodot. We continue with Shalom Rav, page 178. Please join me. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim le'olam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim le'olam. Ki atah lechadut lechol hashalom. Ki atah lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim le'olam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim le'olam. V'tov v'hinecha livarech et amcha Yisrael bechol id ubechol sha'al b'shlomecha. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim le'olam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim le'olam. Tasim le'olam. Tasim le'olam. We take a moment and take a break from the prayers in our prayer books, and we just sit quietly with the thoughts of our own hearts. Take a moment. Ratzon imrefir, Yul ratzon imrefir, V'egyon libi lefanecha, Adonai tzuri v'go ali. Oh, may the words of my mouth the meditations of our hearts be acceptable before you. O Lord, my rock and my redeemer. At this point in our service, we'd like to ask if there is anyone for whom we need to say prayers of healing, someone who is either needing of healing of spirit or physical body. Yes, ma'am. Barry Gelbar. Anybody else? For those mentioned and those not mentioned, we say Baruch Atah Adonai. May God bless those from whom this source of healing flows. And if healing cannot be their gift, may they have the courage to endure. So very often, Rabbi will talk about a little bit about what's going on in the world, or she'll talk about whatever special day this was in history, and kind of does a little bit of a teaching on Friday nights. This has been kind of a very, very stressful couple of weeks for everybody. You turn on the news and you just want to flip it off right away. I feel very conflicted about everything that's going on in the news from one way or another. So instead of talking about anything having to do with the outside world, I'd like to kind of just address the inside world of this sanctuary. With the celebration of Simchat Torah earlier this week, we are finished with all of the Tishrei holidays and begin reading Torah anew. Tomorrow morning, we read from the very beginning of the Torah with the story of creation, the Garden of Eden, our subsequent expulsion, and the story of Cain and Abel. It is truly a jam-packed parashah, one our rabbis and Christian brethren have been debating for years. The whole concept of original sin, an entire concept I do not want to delve into tonight. What I do want to share is my take on the Garden of Eden. Is it a place or a concept? When we teach Bible stories to our children, the Garden of Eden is a place where everything is beautiful and peaceful, full of fruit trees, lush gardens, two perfect people, and a tree which holds all of the knowledge of the world, and a serpent which destroys it all for humankind throughout the generations. It is thought that when the Messiah or Mashiach comes, all will be right in the world, and all of that perfection will be restored. So do we wait forever for the Mashiach, or do we work together to make the world a better place in hopes that when we as humans create such a utopia, then God will restore us, as in days of old, which is what it says in our liturgy. I like to believe that each of us has within ourselves our own Garden of Eden, a place of perfect peace that is often disrupted by negative thoughts, self-doubt, and insecurities. What if each day we awake with the knowledge that our being is like the Garden of Eden? We can choose to listen to the serpents, that voice of self-doubt which casts us out of the garden, or we can recognize that we also have a choice to never leave that space of perfect peace in our minds. We can let the negativity surround us, work stress, relationship challenges, stuff that generally bugs us for no rational reason, etc., bounce off of us like a force field that we create in order to stay in our own Garden of Eden. God gave humans free will. It is within our power to choose. I myself am guilty of letting outside forces overwhelm my own Garden of Eden. In this new year of 5779, I will try to attempt to hold on to the idea of a perfect space within myself akin to the Garden of Eden. Who will join me? Beautiful. That's a drash for tonight, Garden of Eden. We're going to continue with Aleinu, page 586? 586. And girls, Rebecca, Jackie, if you'll just join me on the bima, just to open the ark. You don't need your prayer books. No talking, nothing. Please rise. עלינו לשבח אדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות אדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים בפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמנו There are stars up above, so far away we only see their light, long, long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we loved. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest night, these are the lights that guide us. As we live our days, these are the way we remember. Our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people, whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. This Shabbat, we remember the yahrzeits of Sarah Bonin, grandmother of Melissa Ruck, Dora Boguslavsky, mother of Svetlana Zemachovsky, Nathan Cherwansky, grandfather of Audrey Cohn-Sherwin, and Rose Cherwansky, grandmother of Audrey Cohn-Sherwin, Roger Klott, father of Matthew Klott, Paul Roy Dickinson, father of Mary Lev, Henry Kaplan, father of Rabbi Kaplan, Alan Kelsey, father of Jean Kelsey, Jacob Pete Levin, father of Bruce Levin, Edward Oleski, father of Jonathan Oleski, Sidney Stoller, father of Mitch Stoller, Edward Stommel, grandfather of Don Saunders, and Harry L. Zeitels, father of Jerry Zeitels. Our thoughts and sympathies are mingled as we join together in the Kaddish prayer, page 598. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uvyamechon uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kariv imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam olalmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal shemed kudesha b'richu, le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata, tush v'chata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama Rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we say, Amen. Please be seated. And we link to the names, those who were taken from us in recent days. Henry Frankel, the father of Steve Frankel, Max Nitzberg, father of Mark Nitzberg, Elsa Kahn, aunt of Eric Harvett, Ari Fuld, Marcia Kruzman, and Michael Glantz, father of Stacy Meltzer. Just a few announcements I was asked to share with the congregation. This evening's oneg, of course, is going to be ice cream. It's the first of the month, so I know that there are several people here that are very excited that there is ice cream. There is one little section of gluten-free cookies for those of us who are gluten-free, in case anybody needs gluten-free. And tomorrow afternoon, our service will be at 5 p.m. in the afternoon. So we look forward to sharing as Rebecca and Jackie become Benot Mitzvah tomorrow afternoon. A couple of things. On Sunday, October 14th, starting at 9 a.m., we'll be having a discussion with Dr. Sharon Goldman, former Northeast AIPAC political director, about the impact of the upcoming midterm elections on U.S.-Israel relations. We hope you'll be able to join us for breakfast and what is sure to be an interesting discussion. Also, on Friday, October 19th, we will be having our first of our Temple Har Shalom film series. Join us for services at 6:30 and stay to view the classic The Frisco Kid. You can RSVP on the Temple website just so that we make sure we have enough goodies for everyone. Also, please be sure to check the Temple website for all of Sisterhood's activities. There's a cooking class and a painting program coming up. And for those of you who think we have religious school on Sunday, Eli, we do not have religious school on Sunday. I feel exactly the same way, Eli, exactly the same way. It's a very special thank you to Nancy for playing this evening, and she will be with us tomorrow as well. We're just going to conclude with a nigun, so you could just close up your prayer books, and please join me as soon as you catch along. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat